question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. Coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall, I've come to take it all. Take it, I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall, I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. Coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne.
What's going on, folks? Will Stewart here with our very first official USMNT rants. My name is Will Stewart. Welcome to the show. The United States is getting ready to face off against Costa Rica in the final World Cup qualifying match of this 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifying system. Glad you guys have all joined us in the chat here. Just a few notes of business. The match is going to kick off in about 15 minutes-ish. And, but if you guys know, pinned to the top, if you're watching on THFCRants, pinned to the top is the link to our new international channel, Will Stewart USMNT Rants. The link is there. If you'd like to join this stream, if you'd like to come on the stream with me, the link is pinned to the top of the USMNT Rants channel. The link to that channel is pinned to the top of your THFC Rants chat. It's confusing. THFC Rants is where you watch the Tottenham. The USMNT Rants is where you watch the USMNT throughout all of the World Cup, all the summer friendlies, anything else that has to go along with the U.S. men's national team or any of that fun stuff, you can find over there. Make sure you go over there. In fact, watch that stream, because tonight, if you want to watch the full watch-along stream, we'll be cutting off THFC Rants after a few minutes. So not a few minutes, but I mean within an amount of time. So there's 22 you watching right now. Hopefully all 22 of you are watching over on USMNT Rants, because the THFC Rants channel will only be showing, part of the first half. If you want to watch the full watch along, click over to the link that's pinned over there at the top of the chat. Or if you want to join this stream, make sure to get over to Will Stewart USMNT Rants, because that's where the StreamYard link to join the stream is on. It's over on the new channel, Aaron, pinned to the top. So head over to the new channel, and the link is pinned to the top over there. Everyone go and subscribe to the new channel. That is right. Also, too, if you're watching this channel for the first time, if you're finding it's in the YouTube search later or after the fact, make sure you hit a subscribe on here, too, for all of your Premier League content on THFC Rants. All international content will be over on USMNT Rants. And so make sure you guys go ahead and do that. Isn't that enough? I don't know what that means. Clint Dempsey is the guest on CBS. Usually is. I think it's like all over the place today. You can watch it on Peacock, CBS Sports, Paramount Plus, all kinds of different places. Is where you can watch tonight's match. But I made it easy for everybody. So in the link of if you're watching on Will Stewart THFC Rants, the link to the new channel is pinned to the top. Just scroll up, hit that little blue button at the top of your chat, whether on your cell phone or on your TV or wherever you're at. Click over to Will Stewart USMNT Rants, and the link is pinned to join the stream, is pinned to the top of that chat as well. So make sure if you want to watch the entire watch along tonight that you're doing it from the USMNT Rants channel. THFC Rants will be going offline. I don't know, after about 35-40 minutes. So make sure you head on over to the new channel. Friday's draw too. Brian Dale says, Will Stewart, serious question. I've been trying to work it out. What does the MNT stand for? Men's National Team. Seen it on the Canada stuff as well, but don't know what it means. Yeah, it just means Men's National Team. So it's Canadian. I think in Canada they call it the Canadian Men's National Soccer Team. And then in the United States, it's just UN's Men's National Team. And that's what this is. We also have so it's different than what Brazil does. So for example, if you watch the Brazil's women's team, they have their 5 stars above the Brazil logo for the women's team, even though the women's team has never won a World Cup. The U.S. separates it. So we've noticed with the men's, we don't have any stars. But if you look at the women's jersey, they have 4 stars. So we have the U.S. women's national team, which we'll probably do some women's national team stuff over on the men's national team channel as well. But then the men's national team, we take the stars off. So, yeah. For Friday's draw, we will be also doing a watch along, a follow along for the live draw on Friday. For me, I think like the perfect draw for me, content wise, hitting up all of my Aaron Dubs found his way over. What's going on, my friend?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, as usual, I'm here to offer absolutely nothing when it comes to USA football. But I'll probably be a minute behind you because of the stream I'm on. But hey, I got Deuce Dempsey, keep me entertained, man. You know,
yeah.
The boys from the trailer park. But
I was born in a trailer park, so I know how that is.
Yeah. Brother, you don't want to know where I was born. But look, hey, listen, I'm going to give you congratulations in advance to you, to Canada, and to all the smaller nations who've qualified. And I firmly oppose Iggy's stance on let the big nations automatically qualify regarding what they've won. FIFA, UEFA, CONCACAF, they're all separate. So the World Cup's a festival of football, but we'll get into that maybe a little bit later on. At the moment, I've got some cute chick and wow, nice adverts in America, man.
Yeah, so John Fitzpatrick, good question. He asks, why start a new channel? The reason why I started a new channel is because A1, a lot of the people who are interested in the Tottenham content aren't necessarily interested in the U.S. men's national team content. That's not the case for everybody, but there's also a lot of U.S. men's national team fans who are not fans of Tottenham, right? So it gets a little bit confusing when all the branding and everything is Tottenham. I also have a set here that's kind of convertible. You notice like when I do Tottenham strings, there's no red, right? But when I do the USA, there's red. There's particular reasons why I don't have red on for the Tottenham strings. But that's why we have a new channel. And also too, it's just to kind of make sure that the content is separated. But luckily with modern technology, like right now, I'm streaming on both channels at the same time, right? So, but we're doing that. You know, started off on THFCRants because this is the popular one. This is where you can super chat. This is where you can become a member and do all of that stuff. But hopefully over time, we grow both channels, and the U.S. men's national team, as it grows and grabs fans from the United States, can help pull them over to Tottenham. Because there's a lot of football fans out there for the United States who maybe are national team fans, but don't have a Premier League club yet that they particularly follow. And so we can convert them over to Tottenham fans as well. So that's why.
You know, Will, I read an article now, this is going back probably 15, I don't know, whenever Robbie Keane was playing for LA Galaxy, that Tottenham were actually the biggest Premier League team supported in the US. I don't know if that's
it's one
confirmed.
of the top. Yeah, one of the top, for sure. I think we're bigger than Arsenal. I think in modern days, a lot of U.S. fans are Man City fans, to kind of jumping on the hype train, because you got to understand that the football in the United States has only started to become fairly popular within the last probably 5 to 8 years, right? So, yeah.
I was well impressed with yours. The show you did the other night. I didn't join in the comments around it, but about how the game is growing in America. And then I think on another show I was trying to explain via rugby how Ireland, is such a tiny nation, became the #1 ranked team in the world. It was by importing foreign coaches. And Stelios at the same time made the point that American players need to play abroad. But the point I was trying to make was, if you bring in the right coaches into that system from abroad, you can develop your youth players, and build to an objective, build to a goal. But you've certainly got now the fascination in football. You've got the backing, you've got kids playing it, and there's no reason why America couldn't be winning a World Cup in the next 20 years.
Yeah,
I say 20 years because I wouldn't expect you to win a World Cup before then.
20 years I think is being extra cautious. I think that 2030 is probably our best chance moving forward. I think 2030 is when you'll start to really see the U.S. as a powerhouse. We may not win it in 2030, but we're going to be a team that can compete with other teams across the world, I think, competitively by then.
Do you think you'd have a better turnout and kind of backing from your home nation as compared to 1994, where nobody even knew the World Cup was going on?
It's going to be so. 2026, I think, is going to be a lot bigger than the 1994 World Cup for sure. Because I know, like, even here in Atlanta right now, where they're going to be hosting some of those World Cup matches in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium that the Atlanta United plays at. That gets average attendance for a MLS match is like 50K. So for MLS,
is that where the final will be hosted, or where will the final be hosted?
I don't know where the final will be. The final will probably be in a bigger city with a bigger stadium, I would guess. Probably LA or New York. But a lot of probably all of the US matches will be in the United States, separated from multiple cities. But a lot of your bigger matches are going to be in the United States. Mexico will probably play in Mexico. Canada will probably play in Canada, etc., etc., etc. But still in the house, and we got a question here from Brian Daigle. Will Stewart, what time? Our time is the draw on Friday. It should be on at noon. It's on 5 GMT or 5 British summertime or whatever it is.
Yeah, 5 p.m. GMT. Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be noon here. We'll be going live at 11:30. Before that, be able to watch along with that. And welcome Stelios to the show as he gets up and walks away. But
so I've got the Costa Rica team crouching down for a photo now, and they've just stood up. So how far behind you am I?
Looks like they're just stretching right now, but I'm gonna throw the link into the private chat if anybody wants to. But I know you do got things set up different ways, but if Stoll wants to grab this link, or somebody else wants to grab this link.
Now they're showing the team. Now the team has just popped up on a blue screen. So.
Yeah, man, we're probably pretty close on. It just popped up for me too. So we got starting lineups. You got Pepe, Pulisic, and Weah, which is a very strong front three for the United States. Kylian Acosta, Adams, and Musa in the midfield. Another very strong lineup based on who we have available to us. Aaron Robinson, Miles Robinson, Walker Zimmerman, and Yedlin. So it's very much, and Stefan is goalkeeper, pretty much the exact same team that we played against Mexico at the beginning of this segment here. Keylor Navas in goal for Costa Rica. Who else? We got Bennett there for Costa Rica. And I don't know a whole lot of Costa Rica players other than...
Would you expect to win this game, Will? Even though it's away?
Yeah, so this will be the first time. If we win this game tonight, it'll be the first time that we've ever won away at Costa Rica. So, I think this is where we kind of show dominance. It's where we start breaking trends. Like, we've never won away, like, in Mexico. We've never won away in Costa Rica. We've never won away in a lot of these different places. And this is the time, Levy out, this is the time in which we can start to change the landscape of the United States and start proving our dominance in CONCACAF. Because right now, we've been the most consistently dominant team in CONCACAF. I know Canada's leading the table right now, but...
what happened to Mexico, man? I mean, Mexico were stalwarts in the World Cup.
Got an aging team.
Wow.
What's up, Sal?
Well, I'm confused. So I've got one stream I'm on now with you. And then I've got another stream that I'm going into that you put in the link. What's that for?
That's the game.
Well, to watch the game?
Yeah.
So if I put my camera off and the mic off on that one, then it shouldn't pick up, right?
Yep. You'll be able to hear it, but you won't be able to see it.
I'm not watching. I'm using my phone so I can chat with yourself and Will. And I'm using another stream to
that's brilliant.
To cast the game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
So I can't read any comments, by the way. So if there's any comments coming up from like the True Blue, Bryce, or Johnny Fitz slagging me off, you got to let me know because I can't.
All right, we'll let you know if people are slagging you off in the comments.
There's a comment here from the Truth Sets You Free.
Kickoff is
Aaron
off.
Has a small penis.
United States is kicked off. It's off. Ball's in. Ball into the box. Costa Rica.
I think I'm ahead of you.
Goal kick.
I'm at 32 seconds.
I'm at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Who else would it be, Aaron?
No, like I said, I can't see anything. I'm only looking at the game and listening to the audio of you boys. So.
Oh, I know. I'm giving you trouble.
We got Scott M, who's our local Canada correspondent. He'll be giving us updates for the Canada match.
Good evening.
To watch it along with us, I just put the link in the private chat again for the two new folks to join the show if they want to get on the same time as us.
Yeah, I set it up before.
I'm at 50
I'm
seconds.
cool with being slightly.
51,
I'm cool with being
52.
slightly ahead of you guys.
So you can ruin it for us? That way?
Yeah, pause it, Colin. I'm at 58. I'm at 60 now. 60.
Have
1
you
minute.
got music playing?
Yeah, that's Will. That's Will.
It's like hype music.
I've got music, I've got conversation, and I've got commentary.
I've no
I
commentary
turn
unless
my
I turn it
commentary
up.
off. Yeah.
Can I turn my commentary
I can
up?
turn the commentary down a little bit.
I don't
I'm
mind
gonna
the
turn mine
commentary.
up.
I don't mind the commentary.
I've turned my commentary up a little bit so I can hear the atmosphere. If it interferes with anyone, let me know.
I think the commentary is better than the music and the.
And the music, yeah, but people out there in the real world, they can't hear the commentary.
Ah, okay, okay.
But
Yeah,
we
listen,
don't really need the music, so I'll kill the music on the stream. It'll just make it easier for people.
I'm trying to do a monitor scenario, and my monitor where the game is not where my camera is.
Just do a split screen. Do a split screen. Have you got Apple?
Or swap them.
No, I don't have Apple. Well,
Swap your things.
Swapping,
Put the game on the
makes
camera.
a lot of. Oh, okay, yeah.
That goalie kit's nice, man. The black one.
You just drag the window across from the one screen to the other screen.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
So,
First,
Will,
I thought you
how
meant
do you-
literally swap the monitors, and I was like, "What would that help, Will?" And then
Tom Van Gold's in the house. What's going on? Dermot, how you doing?
How are you doing, my brother?
907, already 50 seconds into it. I'm at 2 minutes and 19, 20, 30 seconds. Or 21, 22.
I'm ahead of you by 4 seconds. Yeah, Ireland much more technologically advanced than America.
No, it's because when I try to do this, it actually takes a lot of processing power to do this stream, cast, screen record a match, and send it over to another one. So I mean, it's probably a little bit. I'm probably dropping frames on the match, and I think if you actually look at my screen and you listen to my voice and my mouth are separated by probably a little bit of a delay as well. Not a big one. But whenever I do these watch-alongs, that's just the way it works.
Your mouth is always separated from your brain, Will.
From my brain, yes, but not from the audio that comes through.
Nice ball out wide, man.
That's ball outside to Yedlin. Playing the ball into the box. It's blocked out for a corner kick.
He should have crossed it earlier.
Yeah, but that's
I like
Yedlin.
that.
That's
I
what he
like that
does.
white kit, man. I like that USA. That's USA in the white, obviously. Yeah.
Yep, USA's in the white.
Yeah. And nice kit.
The best ever Spurs kits were all white. All white Spurs kits.
Oh,
beautiful, man.
Oh, Stell. I don't know. I'm a big fan of the navy shorts and the navy socks, or
White shorts. It's just like the 80s, classic 80s kit, man. Glenn Holiday.
Good deal, eh? Corner in, header. Right at the keeper.
Will, do you remember, sorry, Stell, do you remember the 97 Adidas? It was around 97, maybe later 90s, the Adidas, when we brought back Holston, and we had the navy Adidas away.
Yeah.
I love that, mate.
Beautiful.
I had that with the long sleeves, man. That was one of my favorites. Beautiful.
The long sleeve. I bought the long sleeve as well. The long sleeve was brilliant.
I
The
had to buy
navy
the long
cuff.
sleeves because I had to
navy
hide
cuff.
my tattoos from my parents because they didn't know I had tattoos, so I always had to
wait,
buy
they
the long
didn't say why is Aaron wearing long sleeves?
I had to buy the long
every
sleeve
fucking
to
Yeah, I got it already,
to
Will.
hide my crack habit.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think you mean smack. Crack you smoke through a pipe, yeah.
No,
Smack.
in those cupboards behind him, he's got bags and bags and bags of cocaine that he deals, mate.
Yeah, man. That's why he does the Tony Montana.
2:30 now. We're
this
at
is,
4:45, 4:46, 4:47, 4:48, 4:49. And remember, YouTube, you're about 25 seconds behind us, too. And don't forget, if you're watching now and you're watching from the THFC Rants channel, click the link at the top and go over to the USMNT Rants channel. It's a brand new channel that we're starting. It's going to be primarily for international content. All the summer stuff, all of the World Cup stuff is going to be over there on that channel. So make sure you go over there and subscribe. We'll be killing the THFC Rant stream at about 35 minutes into the match. So if you want to watch the entire watch along, make sure you head over there and hit that subscribe button while you're over there. And hit that subscribe button over here before you go over there.
Smart. I like what you did. You're
Organised.
smart, man.
Josh,
Yeah.
you're there, yeah? What did you make of Shug Knight calling Levy outers alcoholics, illiterate, and we
Yeah,
all look
can we
like
not?
tramps?
Can we not talk about him? 'Cause
No,
he-
but
he
I
is
know who he is,
fucking-
mate. He's the same fucking troll that made multiple accounts, man. I know exactly who he
Oh,
is.
He's the
I
guy
thought- I thought,
yesterday.
I thought you meant the actual Suge Knight, like the rapper.
Nah.
No. He's
Yeah,
a kid.
you know what?
He's a kid from America. He's a kid from America because
I know
he's the
him.
same guy that I said meet me at the South Stand Gate 259 and we'll sort it out. He never turned up, and he also when I started chatting to him more, the way he spoke, I can tell he's from the States.
On to the box.
And he's a kid. He's not.
Oh,
He's just.
I'm pretty
just a
sure I've worked out like exactly who it is.
Colin, yeah, you and I exactly know who he is, yeah.
Oh, interception.
Out for a throw for the United States. What? That's out. There's no way.
Why is my stream locked up?
Just ignore Suge Knight. He's just a troll.
That's what I
6:38.
said to Josh last night. I said,
got?
don't buy the bait, mate.
6:35.
Don't take the bait, you know.
No.
Nah, just a backstory on that is, I was debating Mr. Spurs yesterday. And
Yeah, Orion.
yeah, about Levy out and this shoot. Obviously, I'm mid deep.
Another box in the box for Yedlin.
And
Or Weah.
yeah, is that George Weah's son?
Yeah.
It is.
Wow.
It is.
Didn't George Way have a cousin? That was it. George Way had the cousin that
Made up cousin.
Sam Allardyce gave.
We've got a
gave,
lot of legends kids playing for the United States. We got Weah, Reina.
George
No,
Weah
it was
was
some-
amazing.
some-
There was a guy who got a job by claiming to be Way's cousin.
Yeah,
and
and,
he-
Allardyce gave him a
That
game.
crossed off like it crossed the fucking line to me.
Oh, the far right point shot.
Oh,
Oh, just
It's
off the
saved on the
line.
line.
I don't
What
know.
a save by Neva.
How's that not gone in?
I guess the entire ball didn't cross. It must have
Dude,
been
did that
so
hit the
close.
crossbar?
No,
No,
it hit the
he
gloves
saved
of
it.
Navas. Keylor Navas. Watch it here. It's a good strike though from Miles Robinson though, off
Navas
the
is
volley.
Navas is an unreal keeper. Like,
Yeah,
this,
he stood up and really
he's
smacked that.
unreal.
He's rubbish for PSG.
He was good when he went to Real Madrid, though.
PSG, he's just average in my opinion.
Yeah, well, he doesn't start there, does he?
Not anymore. Now they got Donnarumma.
Yeah, he was a decent keeper.
He's
I don't know,
old man
in the
now. He's
PSG
like
this year.
36 or something like that, or something. 34.
Do you know
Donnarumma?
America?
No,
America,
Keylor Navas.
America look dangerous from set pieces.
We've always been dangerous from set pieces, and in fact, the person who really makes us dangerous isn't here, and that's McKinney. We really miss McKinney. He's great on set pieces. I mean, most of his goals for Juventus come off set pieces.
Said Cameron Carter Vickers really weird.
You
Why
know
isn't he
what?
playing? I mean, Celtic are dying to snap him up. He's had a decent season for them. Is he playing tonight?
No, he's not even called up for the U.S. men's national team. He
Celtic
has a
are
hard time.
hot after him. Like
He's not very
they're
good.
talking
He's
about,
not very good.
oh, he's doing brilliant in Scottish league.
It's a
He's
shit
doing really
league, isn't
good.
it, Aaron? It's a crap league.
It's a tough league, man. It's a tough league. It's physical.
There's two teams.
Costa Rica. Oh,
I tell you. Did you see that Troy Parrott goal the other night? Oh my word!
Yeah, of
That
course,
was
man.
cool. Oh man, hits
What
on
a
the
goal
half
that
volley.
was. That was a brilliant
Yeah.
strike.
Oh,
what,
great.
what a defender! Who is that?
Darren Robinson, man, he's the right left back for Fulham.
What?
That's the guy I said we should get. This is the guy I wanted Spurs to get, Robinson.
Yeah, U.S. men's national team
we
left
go
back.
for but
He's our
Emerson and
starting
Doherty
left
are
back.
much.
Oh, Josh, by the way, in your quiz last night, players we signed direct from Leeds. Did we not sign Paul Robinson from Leeds? And I don't
Yeah,
think
that was one of them. There was six. There's 6 players
No.
that we signed direct from Leeds.
Yeah, I don't think anyone mentioned Paul Robinson though.
No, I did.
All right, okay.
Cleared out by Walker Zimmerman. That was a good clearance. Walker Zimmerman's the one to be. I've been really surprised.
What a strike!
I better shut up, lads. I'm a few seconds.
What time are you guys at?
9:54.
9:55.
9:55, 9:56, 57,
I
58.
remember
I'll
sometimes
start
actually,
asking eventually.
Colin, if you go onto the link that Will put,
Yeah, I
The
just
private chat one.
mine's pretty, and it's like only 4 seconds ahead, so I think I can shut my mouth enough to.
That's a foul.
Yeah.
He's got in from behind.
That's CONCACAF though.
Stell, you've watched enough to know that the CONCACAF refs suck, haven't you?
How's Canada doing?
I know. I forgot. I know.
0-0, but actually Panama's been controlling.
Haven't
the
Canada
play.
already qualified?
Yeah, but if we win tonight, we go to pot 3.
Okay.
So
And
You're gonna want to win that, dude. Pot 3, pot 4, big difference.
In Canada, so I more than expect you to win anything that has to do with pots.
And what's the deal with the US? Have they got to win this to qualify, or?
We have to do this to have automatic qualification.
Okay.
We can't finish. If we lose tonight by 6 or more goals, like we have to lose 6-0, and then we'll have to go to a playoff versus New Zealand.
Will, you're not going to lose 6-0.
Yeah, no.
Not to this Costa Rica
So
side.
if you lose 3-0 tonight, what does that mean?
Nothing.
So this is a pointless game.
It's not pointless in the fact that if we have an opportunity right now to get into pot 1, right? If did Portugal qualify?
Yeah.
Top 3 automatic qualification, 4th is playoff.
Yeah, but I mean, did Portugal qualify in UEFA?
Yeah. Portugal qualified yesterday or Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, they
So then
beat
my
Macedonia.
question is kinda
North
pointless.
Macedonia.
Yeah,
So then
US
my
and
question is
Mexico are
why
locked
the
into
hell?
pot 2.
Why the hell did Italy have to play playoff? Did they finish bottom of a group or something?
They
No,
finished
second.
second. Portugal had to play a playoff too. They just won theirs.
It's Italy. Italy lost 1 game, and that was it. Do you know what? If Bonucci's
Yeah, but they
comments
drew
about
3 in their group, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, but still, we got 54 or 56 countries in
Ooh,
Europe.
Pepe with a shot. Another save by
Yeah.
Keylor Navas.
at the end of the day,
I only
every-
want to see
every
the
club-
US go through.
Every club in
Like-
each continent plays by the same set of rules.
Yeah,
so
but
they
you know,
don't-
Aristelle, yeah, I mean, you're talking about making the World Cup the Euros. You know, I mean, the disqualification or the exclusion of other nations from other federations, and just because we got 56 odd teams playing in UEFA, or European qualification, like every team has to go through the same thing in Europe. If Ireland finished 3rd, they would have got into
That's what I
qualifying
just
round.
said.
Italy.
That's what
Oh,
I said.
okay,
The
I
rules
beg
are
your
the
pardon.
same.
All right.
The rules. That's it.
Yeah.
The rules are the same for everyone, aren't they?
So if that's
No,
the case,
each confederation has their own qualification requirements.
I was just going to say that because Italy comes second and they had to play a playoff. Yet the top 3 in these groups go automatically.
But we
through.
only have 1 group. That's why.
But like, I mean, how can you have
True,
sympathy
this
for
is like
Italy when they lost to North Macedonia?
So, like, for example,
a
it
nation that
was
didn't even exist 3 years ago.
Scott.
Mate, there is no
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the finalists for the Nations League automatically qualified for the octagonal, which is this.
Yeah,
And then you guys had to play like an extra 4 or 5 matches in order to get into the octagonal.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
we played one team, we beat 11-1 and stopped playing. Like
Yeah.
I think
then
that
the
was
next
like we
World-
played
and
the
then the
Cayman
next World
Islands.
Cup. And then the next World Cup, there's going to be none of this because you've already qualified.
And it used to be 6 teams, and then they moved it to 8 this year.
Yeah,
then
but
next year, they're,
US and Mexico already qualified. They didn't have to go through all the early.
So
rounds.
who does Mexico or Costa Rica have to play in the playoff if they?
New Zealand.
Oh yeah, you said.
New Zealand beat
dangerous.
New Zealand won 5-0 against not American Samoa. I forget. It was one of the island nations from the Southern Pacific Islands. It might have been Western Samoa or Eastern or American
Ball
Samoa.
into the
They
box
beat
for
them
Costa
5-0.
Rica. Blocked by Aaron Robertson.
I think they were playing Solomon Islands, weren't they, Aaron?
Solomon Islands. I beg
Yeah,
your pardon.
Solomon
Yeah,
Islands.
yeah.
Yeah,
I know. Will, you were slagging off Australia for leaving Oceania, right? But the reason they left Oceania and joined the Asian qualification was to improve their own standard of football, right? So it wasn't to get an easier. The problem was Australia was qualifying too easily. They were getting through their groups.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't feel it was improving their standard of football. So that's why they opted for, and that's why they wanted their club teams to be able to be playing in the Asian Champions League as opposed to just playing in the Oceania Champions League.
Right,
So,
but I mean, they've got Australia's got a long way to go, though, before they reach the heights of South Korea, Japan, Iran, countries like that. So, I mean, it's going to be basically what they did is they've given the free pass to the World Cup to New Zealand rather than having it for themselves. So,
Yeah, well,
My
they've given the
question-
qualification pass to New Zealand, but they did lose to Japan 2-0 on their home ground
That's
in the last day. Japan scored 2 in the last 4 minutes. Why is it bullshit?
I don't understand Mr. Nick's comments. I don't
I can't see
understand
the
Mr.
comments.
Nick's comments.
this one?
How? Yeah, that one. How can they put Italy back in if Iran gets kicked out? They're not even in the same qualification pool. They'd have to put
Iran's
a
in
team-
Asia.
They'd have to
You
put
get
an
there
Asian
on
team.
merit. You know, that's what the World Cup's about. You get there on merit. You know, not on who you are. It's why little countries like Ireland got there.
Wind up. Don't know wind up. That's not
Yeah, I haven't heard that myself, but
not true.
You got to read out the comments for me, lads, because I can't see them.
If they're going to kick out Iran due to politics, they should kick out all the other countries, like
wide away.
Political issues.
Beats the man 1-on-1.
God,
Just a little bit too of a touch.
they kept it in. No, didn't.
Probably would have been better for a throw and then a goal kick right there. Okay, good. It's out for a throw.
I think FIFA and UEFA and all these federations have got no credibility anymore. Anything they do, no one respects. Nobody respects.
But they haven't had. I mean, since Sepp Blatter and Platini,
free kick. Yeah, direct free kick, about 40 yards out.
I think I'm behind you now, lads. I'm at 16:45.
We're at
I think there's
16,
too
42, 43, 44.
Okay.
There's too many teams allowed to go to the World Cup. Moving the World Cup to Christmas, it's all bullshit. I don't like it.
Who's the set piece taker for this?
Looks like Tim Weah setting up to take it.
Is Pulisic playing?
Normally be Reina.
yeah.
Pulisic playing. He's on the left wing.
My fucking thing keeps.
It's either Pulisic or Kylian
Number
Acosta
23.
here. Looks like he's lining up to take it.
Is he the set piece specialist or?
Oh, he's a good player. Plays
number
MLS.
23, so I mean,
Do you know? I actually think Nike make the worst kits for Tottenham out of any other.
I saw the Umbro kit that they did for Hull, and it looks class.
Yeah, I know. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Oh, he's way too far out to take a shot here.
Yeah,
Off
Harry
the
Kane,
wall.
that's a free kick.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that's sitting here thinking that we were stupid to get rid of DeAndre Yedlin when we did?
You can't. Cross
Yeah.
the ball.
No, he's not very good. He's not even good
Evan was awful for us. Man.
U.S. men's
never
national team
played for
doesn't
us.
like him either.
He was
He'd never
fast,
played.
right? He was fast and he good. Was it the World Cup that USA were in where he came good when he was young?
Yeah,
He had-
2014.
He had one
And we
good World
signed him
Cup.
up.
We bought him from Seattle Sounders. He
Yeah.
never started. We sent him on loan to Sunderland, and then Newcastle bought him,
Yeah.
and he went from there to wherever the fuck else he is now.
Miles Robinson gives away a free kick
He went
outside
to
the box
Turkey, now
here.
he's back in MLS.
He's back in USA, isn't he? Yeah.
I think he plays at Inter Miami, doesn't he?
Something like
They're
that.
not. I don't think Inter Miami are
Miami.
doing too well, though, are they?
They didn't do well at all in their first season. They finished bottom half of the table.
totally dropped him. Jesus.
Oh yeah, punch.
look at the
That's like
handbags
slap in the
there.
nose.
Nah, it's slid up his
Oh,
arm.
it's handbags, man.
That's the same way he got a yellow card in the last game, or was it 2 games ago where he got that?
Yeah, it slid up his. He slid up his chest. Unless he's just smart enough to touch the chest first and then pop people in the face. But that was a weird free kick. Oh, that was a horrible pass.
Oh, what was that?
So what did
Timothy
Costa
Weah.
Rica have to do
What
to
a
actually?
recovery, man!
What did
Telling you,
Costa have-
man. Aaron Robinson's a good left back. I mean, he's not Alphonso Davies, but he's decent.
Better than Reggie.
What would Costa Rica have to do to leapfrog, or can they
Oh,
leapfrog
so-
USA?
Who? What?
Oh, we're stuck
What-
with him,
what
as well,
do you-
aren't we now, Reggie?
Well, if Canada loses tonight and the U.S. wins tonight by 3 or more goals, we actually finish first in the group.
And Costa Rica, what do they have to do?
Win.
Costa Rica's going
By
to
how many?
They have to win us. They have to beat us 6-0 in order to get third.
Okay, come on, Costa Rica.
Yeah, 6-0.
No,
is not
don't
happening.
say that. Don't say that. I want the USA to get through, so they slap Brazil out the first round.
So do I, but I want the game to be 5-0 Costa Rica just for just to put Will on the edge, man, just for the last.
USA is going to go through even if they lose by 6 goals because they'll easily beat New Zealand.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Don't sleep on New Zealand, man, because they
No,
do
it could be
upset
like a
people.
Trinidad Tobago type situation. You know, we are famous for having it locked up. All we need is a draw, and and we screw the pooch like Italy.
They're not
Yeah,
going to lose this game by
like
6
Tottenham.
goals. I don't think.
You know the way you know the way in rugby, New Zealand have the All Blacks, right? In rugby,
Yeah.
Right. You know what their football team is called?
Yeah, white.
The All Whites. Yeah, it kind of sounds kind of racist for anyone who doesn't understand it. The All Whites.
So does All Blacks, if you think about it. I mean,
Miles Robinson, good tackle there.
Oh, why's my stream freeze again?
Despacito.
Hit him out wide. That was a bad pass, Pulisic. Come on, dude. It's too straight. Looks like Mexico scored against who's SLV?
Slovenia, Slovakia, no, Slovenia.
No, it's in CONCACAF, bro.
El Salvador.
El Salvador. But why does it start with an S? That's a bit weird.
I don't know.
It should be like ESL or ESV.
Dermot, I think they're expanding on 2026, right? The World Cup.
Yeah, 2026 to 48 teams.
Love you, Dermot.
48 teams, and Canada qualifies for the World Cup next year too.
And the US and Mexico.
Yeah,
What would you think if the bid that goes in for the World Cup between England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland is accepted? Right? Does that mean all 5 of our nations gets automatic qualification?
I don't remember how they did it. It wasn't guaranteed, especially Canada wasn't guaranteed that they were
So I think for the United States, it's based off like FIFA rank or something like that. So I think like the US and Mexico are guaranteed, and then like Canada immediately qualifies for the octagon or something like that. But Canada will qualify with that.
They're qualified now. They're automatic. They came out with it, but they weren't going to, and I think it probably helped that we've actually done
I think what they're going to do is they're going to run a qualification. They're going to let 5 teams from CONCACAF into that 2026 World Cup rather than 4.
I would strongly object if the bid is accepted between England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and all 5 of our countries got automatic qualification. I think that's highly unfair. You're ripping off teams that.
It's not. UEFA doesn't get a whole lot more spots. They do get more spots, but I think I saw a video on it last night from The Athletic, and they were talking about like so right now CONCACAF has 3 guaranteed spots with 4 in the playoff. We get 5 guaranteed spots moving forward with a possibility of 6. Common Ball gets the same as CONCACAF. Personally, I think that they should combine CONCACAF and Common Ball into one confederation and call it the United American Football Association, the UCFA, like UEFA, but UCFA.
The South American Federation.
Yeah,
I'd love to see the 2 combined as well. Like, it would be amazing to see, and not only like for club competition, like a Champions League between both.
Yeah, you could have like a
Central
United
America, North
American,
America, South America.
Yeah, instead of UEFA, it'd be UEFA, and you'd have like the UEFA United American Football Association, and you would have like the UEFA Champions League, where you have teams from Argentina, Brazil, MLS, Mexico, all doing that type. I think that'd be great. The only problem is the size difference between that is a lot different, right? You're talking 12-hour flights versus 6-hour flights.
But they do it in rugby, mate. They do it in rugby. We in the league that Irish
we do in MLS.
Teams play. Like, we've got teams coming from South Africa that play in the same league as Irish.
South Africa.
Yeah.
Right, gents, I'm off. I'll speak to you later on.
Later, Josh.
Cheers, Josh.
See you, Josh.
Want to remind people, if you're watching the match on THFC Rants, the link to USMNT Rants is in the chat, pinned to the top. Make sure you go over there, because in about 10 more minutes, I'm going to kill the THFC Rants. So if you want to watch the rest of the stream, make sure you're over there, subscribe to USMNT Rants.
And Edwardson in the chat was asking, he said he thought it was a 10-0 win. No, it's a 10-goal difference. That's
10-goal difference. So if they score 1, we lose 1, basically. So it's 5 goals, 6 to win, right? So 5 would tie, 6 would give them a better advantage. Right.
Because they're playing each other, right? So
correct.
That's why the goals will.
As they score 1, we lose 1, right? So it's the difference by half.
And yes, Costa Rica is going to the playoff no matter, like, he's asking.
Yeah, they'll be going to the playoffs.
They'll go to the playoffs no matter whether they win, lose. They could lose. They have it. It's the 4 teams are Canada, U.S., Mexico, Costa Rica, and it's just It's likely going to be Costa Rica going to the playoffs.
Is it still 0-0 for Canada and Panama?
Oh yeah, this is a boring game.
Yeah, then that means right now Mexico's. I think on goal difference, Canada has Mexico right now, but right now they're tied on points at 28.
Hey guys, check this out. So, I'm trying to build a really cool kind of intro for the show, and I've managed to clip a couple of things. Right, check this out. So this is the first one I got. Hold on. Let me repeat that.
Do I have to look at my phone for this? So
It says Ali Gold. And then I've got
Just
this.
gonna use the audio.
That's Danny Dyer.
a Danny Dyer fucking bell end. That's from football, or what was that movie again?
The fighting one.
Yeah.
Machine or something, isn't there? Or is it?
No, that was the one with the Hobbit. Yeah, no, the Football Factory, I think.
Is it me? Yeah, Football Factory. So
Yeah.
I've also got Robbie.
Oh, he slips. Robinson pushing
good
down
one.
the line.
There's no
Hit him
support.
now.
There's no support.
Come on,
Pepe
you got
was
space.
there.
He did his job. That was nice.
That was a good ball, though, Pepe. That was a good hold-up
Yeah,
play.
but
was
America
really,
should have
really
committed
good.
more numbers in the attack.
Yeah, they should have committed more.
Stell, I
Yeah,
love your
you
intro,
know
by the
the-
way, to Tottenham Away. It's fucking brilliant, mate. The music, man, the break beats and all that. It's the best intro. Sorry, Will. Sorry, Colin, but
I want to create clips.
Hey, good. Hey, Aaron, go do one, buddy.
I want to
Yeah,
create
yeah.
a clip though.
I don't have an intro, though.
Aaron.
you do. You play that kind of, I don't know, Gurney.
That's just the waiting. That's just the waiting.
Yeah, but that's like
Screen.
the build up, isn't it? I want to create clips where I'm on the camera and I say, "Who's the best YouTube channel?" And then Alistair Gold comes on and goes, "Tottenham away." And then then Iggy says, "Excuse me, who's the best YouTube channel?" Then Danny Dyer comes on, "Tottenham away." Fucking love
All
it.
right, brilliant. That'll work. Just keep the same music, though, man. Keep
Time
the same
check:
music.
27:38, 27:39,
Just-
27:40,
Just play
27:41.
5 seconds ahead, mate. I'm NASA here. You know?
Aspurious. Everybody's watching over here at THFC Rants. Make sure you click on over to the link that's pinned to the top over to USMNT Rants. The stream on THFC Rants will be ending in about 8 minutes. So make sure you head over there, hit the subscribe button while you're there for all the USMNT
You know, you could
content.
It's quite a good name, Hotspurious. It's like no, you know, B.I.G. Notorious, Hotspurious.
I like Persuasion, but nobody can ever pronounce it correctly.
That's
Everything
It's
goes-
Persuasion TV. It's easier. I'm the one who came up with it.
No, oh, did you? It's a great name, but lots
We
of
don't
people
say
say
Spurs UA.
Spurs.
Spurs
Yeah,
UA.
that's what, loads of people say Spurs U Asian, as in
No,
Spurs U Asian.
I'm like, are you fucking dumb? Like,
Next year, in April, I might be going to Singapore for work, and I spoke to Eugene. I might drive into Malaysia because it's just over the border. I might go, might go hang out with Eugene, man. Do a podcast in Malaysia.
that'd be-
That's what I said.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, Eugene is trying to, because I'm kind of thinking about where to move back to it when I move back to Asia, and I was thinking about Philippines or Japan, but I've been to Malaysia and Singapore so many times, and he's kind of trying to say to me, I'll come back to Malaysia. But by the way, Singapore, mate, my only tips for when you're there is the
I've been
humidity and the heat.
I've been there many times.
All right. You know how to escape it, right? There's a big long road called Orchard Road, right?
Yeah,
Where
the
raffles
shopping,
fucking
all the
yeah,
shopping malls
exactly.
and,
go underground, man. The entire street still exists underground, and you can escape the humidity and all of that in air conditioning. And there's great food in the food markets. I wasted $110,
They're
man.
called they're
buying
called
lobster.
hawker centers.
Hawker centers. Oh, no, speaking of hawkers, mate, the Singapore's great. It's so interesting. You got in like Little India. You've got the Chinese markets. You know,
Aaron,
you've got your mate. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Singapore, I find the most robotic place out of all of Asia.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I remember sitting.
It lacks culture. It hasn't got culture.
Well,
It's
it doesn't
very
once you
modern.
know it, though.
What was that?
It's got huge influences from India, China,
Corner kick, though.
Malaysia.
Dude,
That was actually coming in top. That was coming in front side of the post.
Yeah, that was going in. Yeah.
And by the way, Stel, Australia is about to are in negotiations to supply huge amounts of solar power to Singapore at the moment. So it's only going to get more energetic. But yeah, you got a 5.5 day working week in Singapore, which pisses off the locals. To be honest, there's not much freedom, and anyone working there is expected to do that.
It's a communist country that pretends to be capitalist.
Yeah, and there's a lot of dodgy money goes through. But again, Eugene's the man.
You can't vote people.
That's where I put all my dodgy money. Yeah, I move it through there. So
I don't have a lot of dodgy money, unfortunately.
I
Ball
do.
in?
I have tons.
It's a goal.
Shot.
It's a goal.
Off the back.
I'd say this week off of YouTube, I've made probably close to close to 500,000 in dirty money just from YouTube.
You know that heavy touch that American player just took outside the box. That's
Yeah,
exactly the kind of shit Reguilón does.
but that's what Troy Parrott didn't do last night for Ireland. If you saw the goal, he just controlled it. He did a little bit of a Dele Alli in his kind of prime, and control the first touch, second touch, set it up, third touch, bash on.
That Troy Parrott strike was quality, man. That was a quality strike.
It wouldn't happen in the Premier League though, because the defense would have closed him down a lot quicker.
He doesn't play in the Premier League, so.
Oh no.
He never will.
Yeah, I know. I agree. He's not.
Maybe for somebody like Norwich or Fulham if they come back up. Who's leading the championship right now? Anyway, I haven't watched.
I think
Bournemouth
Fulham.
is up big, aren't they? Or Fulham?
It's not. I think it's Fulham. I haven't looked in a while. I thought Fulham were a few points out.
Me don't know.
QPR dropped down to 8th, unfortunately.
Last time I saw it was Fulham was in the lead, but it's been a while since I looked.
Yeah, you're right.
So.
Fulham is up big.
I want QPR back, man. They're our little brothers, man. Les Allen, Les Ferdinand, Clive Allen, Harry Redknapp, the whole.
Dude, look at my water bill.
What are you doing?
What the fuck? Water's free in Ireland, man.
You're gonna hydroponic.
All the energy bills have gone up by 50% in England.
We get free water in Ireland.
Dude, everything's gone up by 50%.
Yeah, but still,
in the UK.
£1,800 for water.
That's insane.
You have a hydroponic grow operation
You
going?
leaving it on all the time, or what?
Will, electric has gone up to 3,500.
Like, no, dude. Like, water for us is like if my wife does laundry every day, runs the dishing washer every single day. The kids have leaky toilets, and I just too lazy to fix them. My water bill's like $80 a month.
Last year, it was £869.
That's fucking crazy, lads.
Have you not been watching the news in England? The shit that's going on.
Wait, how long is that figure for? That's not monthly. Is it, Celio?
Oh,
No, that's for the year.
Oh, for the year. Okay.
We all. It's
That was for the
monthly.
month. I was gonna say.
That's more than the fucking mortgage.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. A month.
Are you crazy?
We pay water bills, utility bills by the month here. We don't pay them by the year.
Dude, I would not be on your show right now if that was
I was thinking. I was like, holy crap. Why are you spending? You told me the electric bill is $3,000. Well, that's not that bad, dude, because my electric bill is like $300 a month. So I'm paying about $3,000 a month for my year for my electric bill.
I was complaining about my gas bill, and it's like only half of that. But still, our Irish government tried to introduce water charges here a couple of years ago, and there was riots on the streets. They surrounded politicians' cars, and in the end, the government said, "Okay, no water charges," and they backed down. So, like, all our water is free here.
No, mate, we're paying crazy price. And do you know what, Will? On top of that, we're paying over $2 for a litre of fuel for the car.
I mean, it's not that much better here, dude. It's like $5 a gallon here, so that's about right.
In a gallon?
3.5.
So divide by 3.5. Oh, it's cheaper.
Yeah, but
that's for premium. It's for like 93. My wife's car takes 93.
I've limited sympathy when it comes to the gas guzzles and kind of and the fuel prices in America, because you all have like 4-liter cars and just get into electric cars.
I get like 40 miles per gallon.
16 valve.
I pay. I'm right by Kentucky, which has better prices than where I live. So I go there, and then I have points, like basically unlimited points on my credit card to use at Shell. So I get 50 cents off a gallon there. I've been paying like a little over $3 a gallon have a 8-gallon tank, man, I'm good to go.
Jeez, I thought I was getting ripped off. I live in the 10th most expensive, or the 9th most expensive city, I think it is now, in Europe, Dublin.
Aaron,
And
Aaron,
we're not getting ripped off on your levels, lads.
This year, they put taxes up. All the energy bills, gas, water, electric, have all doubled. Not 10% doubled, 50%. And fuel is the highest it's ever been. Everything went up. Like,
is that because they're leaving the EU? Is that sanctions?
No, well, it's because of probably Brexit and also what's going on in Ukraine, I would imagine.
All our prices went up too.
This is for two things have happened. One, dog shit energy planning for 20 years. Like, there's no energy forward thinking about energy. And two, they're doing this because they're trying to fuck everyone before they bring in all this.
But I got to make an announcement. 3 minutes till we close down the stream over here on THFC Rants. So if you just joined the stream and you want to know why are we ending the stream with it's not even the first half's not even over yet, you just need to click the link that's pinned to the top of the chat. That'll take you over to USMNT Rants, and you can watch the rest of the show there. Make sure you hit the subscribe button while you're over there. And hit the subscribe button on this channel before you leave.
Hit the subscribe. Basically, lads, because I don't want to talk about gas prices, but basically, this is how you control people. If you need to get control of people, you squeeze their finances. It's all planned. Everything.
100%.
Little do they know I'm making bank off of YouTube, and I don't even have to think about it.
Yeah.
How are you making bank off YouTube, mate?
I think he's being sarcastic.
He's got a Patreon
sarcastic.
member.
Americans don't do sarcasm very well.
But I do have a Patreon member that's very loyal. And
as do I. I've got quite a few. If people do want to join the Patreon, you can head over to patreon.com/THFCRants.
Patreon.
Or join a membership. Throw a membership on the channel too if you want.
USMNT
Rants channel is not monetized yet, so you can't do that there. But you can support the USMNT side over at THFC Rants. Money goes the same place.
I have no idea what this is up here.
2 minutes left. 2 minute warning for the people watching on THFC Rants. Make sure you hit that link in the top.
2 minute warning.
Anybody who has WhatsApp sees where all that money goes to Paul's football cleats. Holy smokes.
Yeah, unfortunately, I spent that money before my YouTube channel was monetized. In fact, it goes to this, right? Like, if you actually, I posted a link on my YouTube page today and in the WhatsApp group about the transition of the quality upgrades in the studio here, and even in this room at this location. Not to mention the previous when we lived in North Carolina. I've invested quite a bit of cash, and it looks a lot better than it did even 4 months ago. So.
Yeah, but Will, buying your son 65 pair of boots is outrageous, man.
No, man, he has to have 3, dude.
Yeah, but
3
you
per
said
season. That's 6 per year.
That's insane, man.
6 per year.
Honest to God, man, when I used to play on mud and dirt, I'd be lucky if I got a new pair, no matter what size my feet grew to, every 3 years, man. I mean, 65 pairs of boots. That's crazy.
And they cost about $300 or $250 a piece.
Gee, it's mad money, man. I mean, I buy my nephew a new pair of boots every time it's his birthday. We go shopping together for his birthday. I buy my
corner cake to Costa Rica.
Guys, what's your thoughts on this North London derby being on the 11th or 12th of May?
Is it the penultimate game then, or is it?
It's the week before the final weekend.
So is it the game between before Norwich? Is it before?
No, it's 1 week before Norwich.
Oh, that's probably better than
last game.
Okay, well that's probably better than that. That's probably better than the penultimate game.
It's straight off to Liverpool.
Well, I gotta say thank you guys for watching on THFC Rants. The stream continues over on USMNT Rants, so make sure you head over there. The link is pinned to the top. We will see you guys back here on Friday on THFC Rants for the World Cup group stage draw. So make sure you check that out. Everybody follow us over to USMT Rants, man. The show still continues.